All right, hey Verk, what's going on, dude? Hey, I've been playing around here with the OBS, the new OBS. Messing with the chat, seeing what I could do with it. I really like the layout. I think it's really cool. Um, it reminds me a lot of XSplit, you can take that either way. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that on the screen. Yeah. So I figured out how to take this chat since there's no browser plugin right yet. I figured out how to make this basically the same, and you can tweak the settings a little bit. I'll show you how to do it. It's not that hard, really. I had to sit here and mess with it, but it's not that difficult. So what you want to do first, before you do anything, is when you pop out the chat window like we used to, right? Like back in the day before the plugin was installed. And then you want to go to the cog wheel, of course. And of course, I had it blackened already because I was messing with it earlier. But you can leave it in dark mode; it doesn't matter. You just hit the chroma key thing, which is kind of not entirely accurate as to what you actually do. So, as you see here, I have it capped, and it's currently live as you're streaming right now. Um, I'm recording this, so this is a live chat. Um, and all I did really, it seems it seems kind of ridiculous. You want to go down to filters. First thing you need to do is you need to capture it. Obviously, you just add a window capture and capture it. So, and then you go down here where it says filters, and they'll bring up this other menu right here. It's got all kinds of options and shit that I've never even seen. Now it says chroma key, but you don't want to go to chroma key. Chroma key turns the whole damn thing invisible, and it's just a mess. So what I did was I went to color key, and you can name it something if you want, and you just take it and you turn it to custom, and then you select the pick screen color and just make it black, and then that goes away, right? So now the background's gone. You can still see all the text. The sharpness is a little off. I don't know if it's just my monitor or my eyes or anything, but it looks a little off. But you can mess with that stuff down here. Like you can turn the gamma down. It makes stuff brighter, makes it darker, same thing. Basically individual control of this entire area, right? All right, so that gets rid of the background. Now, how do we get rid of this bottom chat portion and this up here? That's also what I was messing with. You go down here and you click the little plus symbol and you go to crop and just name it whatever, it doesn't matter. And then all I did was I just took this down. I just went to where it says top, and I just held it down until the top's gone. It's 27, 20, 28, wherever. Until that little white. I liked it when the white line was gone, right? So, and then the same thing with the bottom. The bottom went up to like 100 and something. It was like 100, like 161 was probably too much. But to get it so it's the active scroll, you know what I mean? So you want to do like 100, and that gets it pretty close, right? So, because you can see the bottom white line is the bottom white line of the box. So you just want to get it to where that line disappears, and that's obviously the bottom. You can see the chat is scrolling. Now, I did also on mine. It's a Windows shortcut. If you can actually adjust the size of the text. If you just hit Control and go to the scroll wheel on the window, you see how it's changing. And the size changes and whatnot. You can go all the way up or you can go all the way down, but then you have to adjust the borders more. I like mine to sit about, people need to be able to read it, right? So let's put it. And of course, I'm reading it too, but the other thing too is like if whatever size this is, this will change with the size of the window. So like if I make this my whole monitor, you see it. Like I just made this my whole monitor, like the whole one monitor, just the chat, right? So seeing as this is kind of a workaround, it's not really a scale yet. So you'd have to like zoom it way the hell in, like make it, which is fine. I mean, if you have an extra monitor, but then you have to adjust it more or whatnot. So, um, that's completely up to you. But that is how you do it for now until they have the plugin ready. I'm sure somebody enterprising will have it up soon. Like I said, it's only been out for a day, but if you wanted to like switch over tomorrow, which I don't think you'll have time to do because there's no way that I can figure out the import stuff as of right yet. So, and you can there's all kinds of effects and shit in here. It's kind of crazy. Like you can sharpen it. You can sharpen the whole thing like just individually. Like you can take it way up or take it down. And then you can blend it. You can blend it in with other channels and your OPC and all that other stuff. There's all kinds. And I'm sure there's going to be an ass load more tools once people get a hold of this and be like, oh, well, this shit don't work. And yada, yada, yada. So that's the best way you can capture it right now. And I'm pretty sure that'll work for like, I haven't tried it because I don't use Twitch alerts. I just don't like their artwork and their style. So, and I'm too lazy and not artistic enough to do it myself. So I don't really mess with it. So I use StreamTip. And I also use another program called StreamMate, which helps me out and gives me a free bot to use and DJ and all that other shit. But that's a whole different can of worms. But yeah, that's how you do that. And you can just see it like you can see here. It's nice, and all the emotes show up because it's literally pulling it straight off of that. And you can resize this. And the other thing I like about this new OBS, and one thing you gotta be careful with too, is like there's no edit button. So like if you want to click if I wanted to click this, you see what I just happened is I clicked it, but I didn't click it. I was close, but I didn't get there all the way, and it actually moved the background. So you gotta be careful. Make sure you know what you're grabbing. But you can do that, and you can do that. And there's also you can transform it over here with like different stuff and the order. Pretty much all this is the same. This transform stuff is kind of weird. But it is where you can adjust the size. So I can put like 300 by 400, and that'll give you a smaller box, but it'll make the text pop a little bit more. And when you adjust this, it'll adjust automatically. Or like say you want like 250 by 450. Or like, let's do 200. That'll make it a square by 350. And then that gives you your rectangle. See what I'm saying? So it's like, you just gotta mess with it a little bit. So you got bounds. You can do like scale inner bounds. Change it and scale outer bounds. It's got a lot more options than the last one did. So you see you can like center it left, top left, center. And this is moving it inside this box. That's all it's doing. There's some cool stuff here, but it's kind of incomplete until everybody else gets a hold of it and like does some stuff with it. I do like the multiple audio sources, which is really cool. So you can literally put all of your stuff will be here. I wish you could take this box out and put it somewhere else, like put it on one of your other monitors, so you could this will pick up everything. Like you can add in audio capture sources, like audio input capture. You do that, and I can put just my mic, or I can put I don't have much hooked up, but I can put like my gaming headset. I can put it here, and then it picks up that. It adds it to the this audio input. and you're messaging me as I'm writing this video. So that's pretty much where I'm at with it. I'm still playing with it, but no, there's no browser support. Yeah, but here I'll send you this video.